This is the Doctor, bringing you what you, the viewers, want. More Battle Brothers. At least one series before Overhype's new game, Menace, comes out. Why am I doing this after 1.5 years? Well, recently I just happened to get a recommendation for a YouTube video for Battle Brothers by a content creator named Retcon Raider. And his narration of Battle Brothers in Season 3 is so incredible, I was moved to want to play this game again. And then I was just reading around to see who else is still playing Battle Brothers. Apparently, Somewhere Sins is still doing some streams, and Slurgy, all the advanced players have moved on to a challenge where they never go into towns at all, even at the start of the game. Like trying to do this and beat all the legendary locations using the Lone Wolf origin or the Peasant Militia origin. That's pretty hardcore. I like the whole idea of not going to towns, but even for me, like doing that from the start of the game, a little too hardcore. I just want a nice, relaxed campaign before Menace comes out. And I always say that, but it always ends up being crazy. So I will link Retcon Raider, Somewhere Sins, and Slurgy in this post so that you can all go check them out. And what am I going to do in this run? Well, who even knows? I know from years past, there were some viewers who wanted like an Overexplained series where I just talk about all my decisions. And I actually thought about doing a series where I would have literal PowerPoint presentations about like, this is what I would do, and here are the reasons why I do it. But it sounds really exhausting to make. So I'm just going to play some relaxing Battle Brothers, talk about the decisions, I'm going to do the fashion stuff, of course, and I'll add a challenge to myself where the idea is I want to unlock the potential of any brother I recruit. Like that farmhand with 52 attack and 0 melee defense and no stars in either of those. What can we do with such a brother besides dismiss him? I don't know, but I kind of want to find out, like, how far I can push it. There's going to be a lot of deaths if I use, like, brothers of, how shall we say, brothers who are not cut out for the mercenary life. They're probably going to die a lot. But I really want to see how far I can push just using very, very subpar, by the standards of Battle Brothers at least, subpar characters. We'll have some strong characters in there, of course, like for Sellsword hire, we're going to use them. Like any Sellsword you hire is good. Any assassin you hire, as long as they're not tiny, is good, etc., etc. Plus, I'm out of practice. I haven't played this game in like 1.5 years. Who knows? Maybe I'm just going to die in the first battle. That'll be a lot of fun. I haven't like died in so long. I don't even know what that's like anymore. So who knows? That could be exciting. And in terms of origins, I'm just going to pick a very easy one that will be good for the Overexplained, but one I haven't technically shown on video yet. I've played this before, the Southern Mercenaries. It's fun. I really like the new company and Southern Mercenaries because you just start into the world, you can buy some stuff, just start doing battles right away. No gimmicks. The gimmicks kind of exhaust me, to be honest. So I don't really want to deal with gimmicks. Gladiators is another really good one. Like this one's really good. You just go in, you start battling. And they have relatively few gimmicks. It's just you're limited to 12 men, which is not really that big of a problem, but it's not as good, right? I want to hire a lot of characters, and I want I want the viewers to have characters named after them. I will, however, restrict myself to one character of each background per hire period. So if I hire a farmhand, I can never hire another farmhand. I can dismiss that and like hire a different brother, maybe like a shepherd or something. But once I hire that shepherd, I can never ever hire any more shepherds. So if there's like 5 farmhands, I can only pick one ever in the entire game, and that's all I got to work with. So I could actually lose that way just by like not having enough characters, like too many people die. We'll see how far this goes. So yeah, Southern Mercenaries. I already have an idea of what the company should be. I already picked out the banner before this battle. So this Southern banner here, it has a little eagle on top or whatever that critter is. I like it. And then I was playing a lot of Fire Emblem, 3 houses. So black eagles, right? But since we're in the south, the gilded eagles. And then the usual expert, low, Iron Man, unexplored map. Whatever the seed is, let's just get going. I want to see what we get. Alright, so the guild will reveal the way to us, yada yada. We are in the literal southeast corner of the map. Now, the Southern Mercenaries, you actually do kind of want to leave the south as fast as possible within a reasonable period of time and go fight brigands and stuff to gear up, and then like the world's your oyster. But let's see, what do we got? We've got 3 starting brothers, of course. Oh, and unlike my previous series where I made a lot of cuts, apparently that means I'm cheating a lot. Yes, oh, that's the secret to my success, by the way. Just so everybody knows, it's not because like I understand this game, it's because I have a mod that gives like plus 50% chance to hit for all my brothers, and AI has a minus 100% chance to hit. So like you should never ever actually see the AI being the hit. See, I cheat that way. So just as a disclaimer, everybody understands, right? Like that's how I win. I have a mod that like rigs the RNG in my favor. All right, what should these characters be named for? Let's see. I went through the comments of my other videos for the various folks who have suggested that I do another Battle Brothers series, and I am just going to go in order, reverse order, technically. So Tossifo, welcome. You are our companion who has a 61 starting melee attack. That's great, and good stats all around. All right, next is Dr. Carl, the one. I think I'll just call you Dr. Carl. You have 60 starting melee attack and 2 stars. Very nice. 61 hit points. That's amazing. Decent resolve. Defense is a little low, but that's not really a problem. You're a glutton. That's fine. Short-sighted. That's on Tossifo here. That's not really a problem. And then our last starting character will be Casual Hamster Enjoyer, except I can't spell that out, so Casual Hamster. Excellent. I don't think Hamster Enjoyer is what you want to be called. We're just going to call you Casual Hamster. That's better. You're also a glutton. Boy, we got a lot of gluttons here. Gluttons could actually be really good on Nimble, because you get that plus 10 hit points. 55 starting range skill. That's amazing. The Desert Mercenaries, unlike the regular New Company Origin, I think they start with better gear. Not think, like they do objectively start with better gear. The Fire Lance is great. It's basically a boar spear with a ignite, which is much better than Spear Wall. So this is just like a fantastic early game weapon. The two-handed mallet, you could actually use that like this, like compared to Woodcutter's axe, which is just not a good weapon. Two-handed mallet actually has some uses. Not too accurate though. So, but we'll probably get use out of that at some point. And then the composite bow is, I think, better than the light crossbow, but this is the weakest of the weapons. If we can get a nice throwing weapon or something, that would be much better. So let's see who else we can recruit at the starting town. Hakim Al Ramal. There's also 2 contracts, no conditions. Is this the arena? Ooh, let's just see what's there. 3 hyenas. I would fight 2 hyenas. So, oh, 2! Okay, it says 2 hyenas. We could probably fight that. If you sit this one out, could you like come back? I can't remember. I can't remember if you click like sit this one out, whether you can come back or not. The arena would be so much easier if I had even 1 perk. You just take adrenaline and then you double move and you should do fine. Bows, really bad. I can't have a bow. But if there's a stack of throwing weapons, I feel like if you accept, can't you still cancel, right? We'll slaughter them like lambs. Oh, if you click think it over, you can come back, right? I haven't played this game in so long, I literally don't remember how this stuff works. I'll think it over. I think that usually means you can still come back. Yeah, okay, good. I need to see what is available for sale. We have throwing weapons. Yes, that is extremely promising. A second fire lance, of course, that's way too expensive. Can't afford that. There's a very cheap spear. There are daggers. There's daggers. Okay. Some shields. This is looking very promising. Let's see who we can hire. Is there actually any armor that we can get that, like... There's a... How's our starting armor? 60, 60, and 50. There's a 75 armor, but it's kind of expensive. I don't think I want that. Don't need the head armors. Okay, let's see who we can hire. We've got a historian. Not the best background. Don't know what we can do with that. A shepherd. Oh, way too expensive. 500 crowns for a shepherd as a staff. We have a caravan hand. Starts with a dagger. It's kind of expensive though. Peddler starts with dagger. Detailer. 90 crown detailer. You can't really go wrong with that, so we'll take you. Peddler. I personally don't actually like peddlers a lot. They can be good tanks, but if they're not a good tank, they basically can't do anything else. But this one starts with a knife. You like knives? I think the shepherd is way too overpriced. I'm tempted to get that caravan hand. It's very expensive, I know, but he does start with like a tier 2 dagger. He also starts with decent armor. Caravan hands. Plus, I just don't have like that many choice for recruits, right? So I will take you. Plus, if we win the arena, we get 500 more crowns. All right, let's look at these first 2 recruits. Ooh, how interesting. Our detailer's amazing. Why am I like blessed with such RNG? This is a sergeant right here with 51 melee skill, 2 stars, 100 fatigue with stars, and then resolve with stars, and fearless. Starting resolve 40 is low, but like you got 2 stars plus you got stars in the right places. This is like obviously our sergeant. Got to keep you alive. And then our caravan hand has iron lungs with 2 stars in melee defense. Okay, like my whole goal with this run is to try to actually like have characters who aren't good work with that. Like I just got 2 like super bros as the first 2 hires. So but they could die, right? They could die. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Let's see. Well, I guess I will take the peddler now. I think that's historians. They have good events, but they're really bad at battle. Like really bad. But I might have to hire him just to have a warm body. So let's take. Oh, look at these gladiators. How exciting if you could hire a gladiator. But I'll take a peddler. See what we can do with you. Okay, here's what I mean by a type of character that I wanted to try to work with. You, ironically, could also be a decent sergeant. But you would be like a utility sergeant. You actually would have slightly better resolve. The fatigue is close enough. You just can't, like, attack at all. This is actually kind of a hard choice, like, who to actually make the sergeant. Because 51 attack, you can do stuff with that. 42 attack, you can't. And your entire job would be to sit back and like rally and throw nets, a support sergeant. I mean, that's a perfectly good choice. You could even like use like a throwing weapon. I know you have no stars or range skill, but 40 starting range skill, your javelins might actually hit once or twice. This is tough. These characters, they all have such potential, you know. They all have such potential that I don't know what I want to do with them. I know I have to name them. I'm going to buy the javelins. They're just such a good purchase. Got some really crappy armors. I could buy a 60 armor for 77. There's also a cheap spear. So, okay. I'll take the cheap spear. I will take the 2 knives, of course. Don't really think we need shields. Why don't I do the arena battle first and then go from there? Who should I bring into the arena battle? I think our character has the best stats, of course. At this stage in the game, we just need stats. Let's do Dr. Carl. Will have the best armor and the fire lance. 2 hits from this would do amazing work. Casual Hamster will have a bundle of javelins plus something. I haven't quite decided what that something is. And then Tossy Full will have a shield for some tactical flexibility. I need something where if I swap away from the javelins, I can attack. Also, I have to consider, like, when I'm actually fighting enemies, I need some other real weapons. But everything else is too expensive. I could buy another militia spear. It's not crazy. Just to, like, you know, make the first fights go easy. And then I'm gonna get 500 from that arena battle. That's real lucky. No reason, like, in my mind, I'm trying to minimize RNG here. So my goal with my runs is to minimize RNG and to, like, have fight density. Like, do as many battles as possible in as short of a time as possible. And every decision I make is, like, geared towards that. So I'm thinking, like, not necessarily in terms of economic efficiency, but how to maximize fighting. And to do that, you have to, like, not take damage, win fights and not take damage. So, and the main way of doing that is to, like, win fights as fast as possible. Like, you gotta be very, very aggressive with just some defenses in there. And the trick is to know how to be aggressive and how to be defensive, like when to be in a particular battle, what character does what. And I think I will take that other malicious spear, and I will equip that as a backup weapon. No reason to equip knives or anything against hyenas. I will, however, equip a bandage. So let's see what we can do here. Do hyenas get to attack 2 or 3 times? I don't remember. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's 2 hyenas, just make sure 3. I would not fight 3 hyenas. That would be like dying. 2 hyenas? I think we can do that. We also lucked out starting in the arena city. Like, you only have a 1/3 chance. So this really helps. Okay, you got the gear, the collars. I'm just paranoid. I always need to double check. We may or may not double grip. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have better armor or anything. The throwing javelins, like the javelins, will be a tremendous help. All right, let's get to it. Okay, let's see what they do. These are just regular, right? Oh, not frenzied hyenas. Okay, this hyena has split off from the pack, but I know what it's going to try to do. It's going to try to flank. However, we have to take this chance. This is like too good of a chance. We also know the hyenas go quick, right? They're guaranteed to go ahead of me, so no reason to not get the adjacency bonuses. So we have to try to alpha strike this one down. But why do a 79% when I can wait, get Dr. Carl here to stab for 83%. Good job. Wavering, that helps, of course. And then end your turn immediately. There's a chance you could go ahead. Now, Casual Hamster, you have by far the trickiest job, which is the throwing weapons. Do I move up and throw? And then this hyena will get on top of you. Then you have to bust out your spear and stab. It does have the advantage of like splitting their damage. Or do I go here and try to double throw next turn? I can't remember how many. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't remember how many AP Hyena I have. I don't remember these things anymore after so long. So I'm assuming the hyena cannot move and attack. It's extremely likely if I move here, the hyena will probably put himself right here next to Dr. Carl and Casual Hamster. Shouldn't be able to attack though, but I'll have to bust out the spear, which is also fine. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna move 2 and see what my chances are. 63%. Spear is like so much better. Also, I start confident. That's amazing. All our defenses are basically the same. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, good work. And then, oh, such luck! This hyena's already like fleeing. Oh, okay. Oh, he didn't move quite where I expected. We have to wait for this one to flee so we get the free kill. In the meantime, I might as well bust out the spear, but we're gonna wait before we stab for the adjacency bonuses. I need maximum adjacency bonuses here. Good. Oh, the confidence. Yes. And we're inflicting morale hits with every single blow. Amazing. Flawless victory through RNG. Who should get the kill? Probably Dr. Carl, I'm thinking. He's like our best brother. Oh, good thing I purchased that other militia spear. Like that one hit probably saved us from the fact that Casual Hamster landed the hit with the militia spear. Probably saved like a whole bunch of damage. So this was an amazing fight. I love it. I didn't quite predict where the hyena would go correctly. So it didn't want to get, it wanted to like minimize how many of our brothers it would stand next to. So I gotta remember that for the future. Okay, we got 510 crowns for our 500 something crowns. Killed it. Yes. For like doing nothing. Love it. Oh, look at that. They're getting close to the next level. Okay, well. Let's see what our contracts are. Nomads. 480 crowns. That sounds like a lot of money for mere nomads. I'm not gonna negotiate. I think you take like a tiny bit of rep hit. Drive off nomads at the Nomad's Hut southeast. This better not be like one of those quests where you have to like circle all the way around the oceans or something. Southeast, how do you even get there? Alright, what else we got? Beasts. That's likely to be hyenas. Yeah, we have to go fight the nomads. Okay, so you gotta circle all the way around. It shouldn't be that many nomads, right? It should be like, I don't know, 6 or 7. We have javelins. We need, I think, another body. And then we have this spear we could use. So we've got options here. I don't really feel the need to buy a shield unless there's a shield that's super cheap. Oh, this one's really cheap. It's only 80. The pitchfork. I really don't like pitchforks. The more I play, the more I feel like they're very weak weapons. Okay, everybody needs a helmet at the very least. So we need 3 helmets at the minimum. Helmets are critical early game because they are. It makes sure your characters don't get one shot or two shot. Like if you get hit in the head, if it's hitting flesh, you take 50% extra damage. If it hits armor, like helmets, you don't take that extra damage. And it's really important. There's so many ways you can get one shot without a helmet, so you gotta have helmets. Let's just buy 3 cheap helmets. Then I think I will take a cheap shield. We got money. There's a cheap armor. Take that. Could even buy the 75 armor, maybe. I will buy a sack of tools. All right, let's see what can happen if I gear like this. I'm very likely to hire that historian just for another warm body. Okay, so our best character now is the Detailer. Ragnar can do a little tanking, perhaps, because he's got the ability to puncture. So I can give him maybe the 50 armor, do a little tanking. I'm not equipping the weapon items because I don't want the repairs to take place yet. I don't have enough weapons, so somebody has to. Does anybody have? I mean, 40 range skill is not great, but you could do something with that. But also hiring Deaded. But they're also not good. Like historians are not good either, but at least historians they gain experience a little quicker. So you know what? Let's how much am I paying a day? 60. Okay. We can afford a historian. Wow, this is a shockingly good historian. I mean, he's got terrible fatigue, but he otherwise 52 melee skill with 1 Zar. Is that like a max roll for historian? It might be. He has stars in good places. His just starting stats are pretty low. 38 resolve is actually not terrible. It's like surprisingly good. I'm getting like some quality bros early on. All right, I gotta do the names now. I have all the characters. Let's see. Next we have Prismic. We've got Habletino, Wyoming Sioux, and lastly, Denki. Alright, so gearing your brothers for battle. What I'm thinking about is like what you want to do is have tanks on one side and damage on the other side. So I need all my very, very best brothers to have the best weapons, like spears, the most accurate weapon, and concentrate them on one side. And then on the other side, I put characters who, let's just say, don't quite care as much about, let's say, like our peddler here. We just need one, the Detailer, the peddler to survive, and Prismic, the Detailer, is just like better. And he can have a basic knife. Everybody should have a melee weapon. Do I not have enough melee weapons? Prismic can equip a melee weapon too, so we could be like this. Then, where's my other shield? Oh, there. We could do something like this. I need another helmet. I know I'm running very low on money, but it's fine. Once we kill those nomads, we'll be rich. And we could get lucky with another arena fight. So we got another helmet. It would be ideal to have a shield with the dagger. I mean, I don't like the mallets, but it is a weapon that we have. You want to put the mallets on the far flank, I think. Where's that 75 armor go? Did I not buy that? I thought I bought that. Oh no, here it is. It's being... Oh, that's a 60 armor. I thought it was a 75 armor. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Oh boy. I don't like the 20... I don't like the 20 cloth sash on that historian, but... I don't know. We could say, you know what? 94 initiative on our character with the hammer. We could just say, you know what? You need to land your hammer blow. If you don't land your... Like, we need to set you up in such a way that you can land your hammer hit to stagger and then, you know, kill it. And you just pray you don't even get attacked at all. That's why I put you all the way on the far left flank. Everyone else can at least take a hit or two. Okay. And then equip some daggers and knives. Oh, do you really need... I mean, you should have a knife. Okay. And then I'm going to not equip this spear just for a little bit to... Well, no, the bow is not good there. Just in case, we have a bow equipped for some flexibility, tactical. You never know. We'll see. We'll see what we find on the way. We have enough pay for a couple days. I'm specifically not equipping these weapons because I don't want to waste time repairing them, like waste tools repairing them. And I'm sure we can't do anything else. All right, we have 7 brothers. Pray that does not take forever to get to this nomad camp. We can do a little exploration. By the time we get back, there'll probably be another arena fight. Assuming we can do it. Wait, how are we supposed to get there? Oh, along the very edge of the map. Wow, I can't... Do you travel slower in the desert? You must. Okay, wow, this is gonna take like an entire day. And maybe we get lucky with the next arena fight. Ooh, what are these tracks? If it's like 2 hyenas or something, I would totally fight that. Or like 3 hyenas even. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to chase it. Really want to fight... Okay, some nomad cutthroats. And I really, really want to do this before it gets dark. So that I have the range advantage. Okay. Just shuffling the gear around slightly. Alright, let's see how this goes. I have a bow as a backup weapon. I've got the fire lances. We've got like shenanigans and tricks. They have, oh, only 5 cutthroats. I love it. So, when analyzing this battle, my first thought is immediately, the 2 guys with the shields and maces, they are irrelevant. They can't even like do damage. The 3 guys on the right, one of them has a Nomad club. I just remember those Nomad maces are very weak. And then this one has a regular club. Not very accurate. Can still hurt, but it's not super dangerous. By far the most dangerous enemy on this is the guy double gripping a spear. And we want that spear. I'm thinking these other 2 Nomads, we can actually dagger them for their armor. But we need our tanks over on the left to distract them. And we need our other characters on the right. So we have to make a shuffle. We have to shuffle our characters around so our damage is on the right and our tanks are on the left in this battle. Because my goal, as soon as I saw there's only 5 nomads, is... Did I put this on expert? I think I did, right? Is there a way you can check? I always do that. It's just... It seems really easy. Why are there only 5 nomads? And why are we getting paid like 480? Who knows? Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to check the stats after this video. So anyway, I'm gonna go all the way on the left. Now, moving through the sands is quite exhausting. Nomads have a Pathfinder, so this will lower my initiative. But maybe I just... No, I gotta start to shuffle now. And if they come up and engage me, that's fine. Like, they don't get to attack. They can throw sand, but they don't attack. I don't like the mace guy in the or the hammer guy in the middle, but there's not much choice there. Okay, so we're gonna chuck a javelin. Got lucky, 57% hit, pierce side. I love it. Ah, okay, so they are coming up and they're gonna wait. We are gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna wait for them. In fact, I know how to like abuse them even more. We can chuck a javelin and step back 2 on everyone. But I only want to do that after I can confirm they've all moved. Yeah, going up and hitting would be a problem. This Nomad, if he comes here... but the AI doesn't seem to want to do that, so we're going to wait. I could also just step up and tank this one. That's an interesting idea. We might do that. We'll see. Because I could Alpha Strike this one with the spear down. If they want to waste their turns like shield walling for no reason, it's also great. Oh, this is going so well. Okay. We're gonna wait some more. Ah! At the very least, I check 1 javelin. Excellent. Injured shoulder. If he moves up, he can throw sand, but he can't do much else. A spear should finish you off. I don't mind standing here and fighting. Let's look at the initiative order. So, Tossy Full can go up stab. But then this Nomad gets to move up and get a free attack off. Not so keen on that idea. If Tao Sifo moves up... Well, if we're gonna stand and fight, I have to move my tanks to actually engage. Like, come here and shield wall. I'm still at a position where I can play this game where I just like back up 2 and then they don't want to engage and I can just keep like delaying the battle and setting up for an even more favorable engagement. I get like some fatigue back. It's it's real tempting. I actually think that is the best move. They've already like ended their turn, so they shouldn't move up to engage. Yeah. So yeah, he's not smart enough to understand how to manipulate this. Finding soup, putting it in the middle. This also gives me a little fatigue back. I mean, if they want to keep doing this and like giving me free attack. So now, for example, we have a unique opportunity. This opportunity might be too good. Notice the way the Nomads moved. These 2 can't move and attack anymore. They can move and throw sand. We can step up and stab this one, and we would have 2 characters who could do it. It's like really good. I'm gonna take it. Good. I could get back into formation to avoid getting zoned by the shield nomads. If I had missed that hit, I could move Prismic up and attack, and we're just gonna engage. But now I've eliminated by far the most dangerous nomad at 0 damage to myself. Yes, this battle is gonna take like 30 minutes, but that's what I enjoy. That is the sort of content you, the viewers, have signed up for. I am going to end my turn immediately here. I'm not gonna go quicker than them, but you know, never know. Let's see what else happens now. Everybody else is just gonna wait. I don't actually think the shield guys can move up to Wyoming Sioux. They're not in a good position. Oh, are they just gonna keep doing that? That's great. Let's check some more javelins. Miss. Now I can't do the step back 2. So check 2 javelins. Miss both. That's okay. You have 1 more javelin. We're gonna wait here. Let's see what they do. Okay. Yep, these 2 we're gonna tank, and then we're gonna bum rush the rest and crush them. I could, ooh, there are some very interesting opportunities here. I could come here and tank that one and send Denki to tank these 2. Denki should actually be quite okay. Although Pablatino would be better. He's got slightly better armor. And he has slightly better defense. Denki can come here, tank this one, but then I would dearly love to use Wyoming Sioux. But I don't want to use him yet. I want to minimize the number of attacks they get to do. Ooh, I see another move. I could move Pablatino here and Denki here, shield wall. They give each other a buff to defense. This one, this Nomad Cutthroat is free to run around, but he shouldn't really be able to do much. He shouldn't be able to flank. He's probably just going to engage either here or here, and either of which is harmless. And if he does run around to try to flank, that's also great. So now I'm going to put Pablatino, who has the best melee defense, to tank the one who's double gripping. Shield wall. So it is tempting to run up with Prismic and attack, but then Prismic would get double attack. So I'm gonna leave Prismic right where he is. If this Nomad Cutthroat, he can move there. You can move there. That's true. That's true. That's true. Like, I don't want to use Wyoming Sioux yet. I want to set up for some method of, like, double attacking. Like, going twice in a row. I don't trust that he's going to hit. Way too risky. He has no armor whatsoever. If he had armor, I probably would hit, move up Wyoming Sioux to hit again. But I could move Prismic up here and then move Dr. Carl here, but the attacks wouldn't, like, actually accomplish anything. Main thing is to lock him down. So he doesn't like run off, and we can tank the rest. If I don't move up and engage, I would of course step Wyoming Sioux back. Might even swap to the bow or something. But then this Cutthroat is gonna go ahead of the shield guy, so he could move here, which I really don't want that either. So after all that talk, I think the value of isolating this Nomad Cutthroat where he is, where we're gonna have multiple characters able to gank him is good. We do have at least some armor. I should be able to set up a attack with Wyoming Sioux next turn. I really don't want this Nomad running there. That would be... He would just get so many attacks into shields, they won't do enough. If he runs there, we would have to... Wyoming Sioux would move up. I mean, we still do okay, but... You can tell, like, I'm out of practice. I don't know what the best line here is. Attack this one right away, or let him run over there. He might also run up, but I think he's going to go there. Another factor is because he has all his armors, my attacks won't lower his morale. I say we have to engage. 67%, so 53. It's not gonna be enough, like, and I don't want to put Dr. Carl here. It like completely defeats the purpose. Once I know how to make... Ooh, injured shoulder is such luck. This is the power of that boar spear, basically. Via fire lance. Okay, injured shoulder, he does less damage. We're in good shape. And we get to go quick. Oh man, that is exciting. He's got initiative problems. Paul Seafoam, we have to wait. What were those hit chances? 15%, very good. 16%. Should be able to kill. I'm gonna wait on Casual Hamster. We don't need to do anything here. Wyoming Sioux does not break. Good job with the hammer hit. Well done. Causing some morale problems. This one might run around to engage. That would be unfortunate. But we have to engage and kill this one. I can't believe that Nomad is so slow. 1, 2, 3. It's whatever. If he comes here, all he can do is throw sand. He's not very dangerous. I suspect he's going to go there. So we are going to Prismic. Who should go on the outer edge? Probably Prismic. I think that's fine. So I'm not gonna wait for this round bonuses. I'm gonna stab and end my turn immediately to try to go fast next turn. The risk is this Nomad comes here, throw sand, and I get that debuff. But I don't think it's that big of a problem. Caplatino, you're gonna wait because I'm not sure what to do quite there with you. Dr. Carl, stab, good. End your turn immediately, same deal. This one might run up and hit without the show wall. It's fine, I don't particularly care. Alright, well, it's what I thought could happen. Good, good. Did that shield wall, would that shield wall have made a difference? Actually would not have made a difference there. But it's fine. This Nomad Cutthroat is already fleeing. The dangerous ones are done. Now the question is, how do we get the armor? So, daggers out, people. I actually, so if I'm trying to like, there's like a question of where do you step, right? If I step here, it can break this one, which is great, but then he'll likely flee. Plus he's very likely to miss a bunch. If I step here, we could lower your morale, which is great, and then we can double shield wall. Because I don't actually want that one to flee yet. Oh, you don't have a knife. Alright, you just wait, buddy. You have a knife. We're gonna let them attack. They're gonna attack in shield wall, so it's really not that dangerous. And we're gonna wait on everyone to let this one flee, and then get ready for some daggering fun. Okay, 18% chance to hit. Ooh. Oh, we gotta keep the shield walls up. I can't believe we're so fast. Oh, another hit. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We need to now do a bum rush. Try to break that one. Good. I don't have enough characters to fully surround them. Ooh. Maybe if we can dagger that one down. Knock them down, of course. We can get that armor. Unequip the spear, so you just punch him. Certainly unequip the hammer. Mick, you got a knife. Good. Dr. Carr, you have a knife. Nope. Metro Hamster, good. And okay, we've got all the armor. Phew. Okay, now I'm gonna equip the spear back. I think if you have the hand out, you don't actually get the bonus hit chance. Like, we can prove this. How do we prove this? I don't know how to prove it. I have to, so it's 47 and we can wait for, okay. Oh no, I ended Wyoming's turn. Alright, what, I'll prove it later. I'll prove it later. Alright, we're gonna wait. So it's 48% right now on Denki. And if I pull out the hammer, now, oh, it's 48%. I guess it doesn't matter. The fist does count as a surround bonus. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Who should get the experience? Prismic, right? He's our Daytailer. Yep. Very nice. It was not a perfect battle. We did take 2 hits on Denki, but they were low percent hits. We've got the spear, we've got another shield, got 2 thick nomad robes. Excellent. Got some tools, got food, money, some nomad maces. Oh, they're actually better than the bludgeon. Huh. They're like objectively better than the bludgeon in every way. I thought it was the other way around. Goes to show how much I play of this game, right? Okay, very good. So we're gonna swap this out, but I am gonna repair the other 2 robes. Got a level up. Got another shield. Yeah, we'll just equip these shields. I mean, the bludgeon's better than the mace, I think. Or the hammer. Hammer's too, you get only 1 attack with it. I don't like that. You can equip a basic knife there. Alright, how many tools do I have? Do I need to worry about? Okay, I guess I can just repair all this gear. Should be fine. Like, not worry about wasting tools. Sometimes you have to do that when you don't have enough gear at the outset, but we do. These helmets, they're 40 helms. They're not really that much better than the 30 helms. Could be a fashionable statement, though. Do we have our first fashion character? I mean, that's kind of a fashionable look. We'll keep at least one of these helmets around. But the knives are really, like, not worth repairing. So I'll not equip that one. And I will have the shield equipped here. Fantastic. Let's go back to town. I'm not going to bother chasing whatever those beasts are. I will accept the other contract for beasts, assuming it's still there. It should be. Probably fighting like some hyenas, maybe like 2 snakes or something. Oh, but what if, like, the stupid beasts spawn over here? Usually it spawns, like, right on the town. Usually. I really don't like these long treks. We gotta leave the desert. I can already tell the end of the desert's right here. We're right on the edge of the desert and the regular terrain. I need to go somewhere where the terrain is not like so weird. Okay, we need allies. That one's generally the easiest of the first ambitions to do. Camps, hit or miss. Hard to know, like... and plus, that other one comes around, and normally, early on, you just want to do some contracts anyway. You need to buy ammunition, of all things. Yeah, traveling the desert is just slow. Okay, we got 480 crowns. What's the next arena fight? 2 more hyenas? Yes! Oh! Yeah. Unless they're frenzied hyena, of course, and then this run's gonna be over, but... Let's pray it's not. Okay, Dr. Carl has leveled up. Very good. He has good hit points, good attack. Rolled +3 in defense. I'll take the hit points. And so I do love fast adaptation a lot, but a character like this, we can go without fast adaptation. He'll have 90 million attack. That'll be good enough. And he's going to be nimble, so Colossus is very good. Make sure early on he might survive 1 more hit, but the big thing is he won't take injuries as easily. And that is a very big deal. Plus, it combos well with Nimble eventually. On a lot of my other characters, I'm going to take Fast Adaptation. I just need that to hit. But for you, Dr. Carl, you can take Colossus. 81 hit points. Excellent. We're going to use the same strategy as last time. We're going to have the Malicious Spear here. Maybe a fully fixed up Malicious Spear. Going to have the Throwing Javelins. We do need our very, very best bros. Fire Lance. Now that I have some shields, there's no harm in like putting some shields in the pocket. In fact, Tal Sifo, you should have your shield out because you might need a tank one. Bandages are good because hyenas inflict bleed from what I remember. I don't have, like, better armor, right? Not really. Yeah. Ooh, we should use some 60 armor here. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, we were able to beat 2 last time. No reason why we can't do it again. They shouldn't be frenzied. This is just... Oh, it's not developing into the same battle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gonna try to flank Casual Hamster, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's step here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much can they move? I better count. Oh, that. 1, 2, 3. It could actually be okay if they come over here. It's kind of like bait. Ooh, okay. Their tactics have evolved. Also can mine. Okay, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. These hyenas. I think they move 6, right? 1. So normally most characters have 9 AP and they can move 4. I feel like hyenas probably would have 2 more, like 6. That would make sense to me. 1, 2, 3. I could be totally wrong though. They could have like, I don't think they have 7. That seems insane. They could have only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can come here, that's fine. But you can't get Casual Hamster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can okay, let's do that. I was totally wrong! They have 7 move. Oh, this is very bad. Outmaneuvered by the hyenas because I can't count. Well, now I know it. They have 7 move. I can't move Ta Sifo out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. That one can get over there. This is so bad. I might actually spear wall. Okay, I have no choice but to pull out the spear, stab, and then end my turn immediately. I do actually go pretty quick. That was the easy move. I could go up here and tank this. It's such a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, four. I kind of want to know what the Hyena AI does. If it's smart, it's going to move here. If it's not smart, it's going to move next to Dr. Carl. Well, let's find out. Oh, okay. Oh, it can attack too. All right, good to know. End your turn immediately, Dr. Carl. This could be the end for you, Tossiful. Shield wall and stab and end your turn. We do get to go first. Oh, good work, Casual Hamster. Good work. And your turn immediately. Woo! Okay. Took it into armor. That's okay. We need to move up too and stab. And your turn immediately. We stab at least once. You know, we gotta go for it. And your turn immediately. Go for the break. Oh no! This is the end! This is the end! Whew! Oh my god, how do you live? Oh, okay, we have to kill it before the bleeds like tick more. Oh my gosh, outmaneuvered by the hyenas, but we still won. This is the danger of fighting these things this early. Oh, such RNG luck. Cannot believe it. Okay, well, you sit out, buddy. You sit out, and here, have that armor. We're gonna have to repair this 60 armor, of course, but oh my gosh, too stressful. Too stressful. We need more ammo. We do have money, all those arena battles and whatnot, so no nuts though. We could afford a 75 armor, it's not really that much better than the 60 armor. I'd rather save my money for something else, you know. Like there's this Nomad, but I think we could do better than that. Alchemist, these are all too expensive right now. It's not worth it. Weaponsmith, anything. Sometimes they have javelins, yep. But I think 1 bundo is enough for now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want. Question is, do I do this Nomad, or this... It's probably like 4 hyenas or whatever, and we would effectively... I really don't want to send Tossiful into battle. We would effectively have 6 characters to fight those nomads. I think it can be okay. Or not nomads, those hyenas. I think it'll be fine. Do I hire like an indebted just to have another warm body to throw at the battle? I kind of feel like the answer is yes. We have money. I just need bodies. Alright, a club-footed indebted. I don't know how long you're gonna last, but I'm gonna try to make you last as long as possible, Nathan Williams. You actually got like pretty good defense. Your resolve for indebted is not terrible, but the club-footed means you're gonna run out of fatigue like basically instantly. Oh, that head wrap. Okay, no need to use the head wrap that's been destroyed. Casual Hamster also has a level up. Let's find out what sort of enemy we're fighting before we decide what to do on the level ups and all that. Okay, there are tracks. Please don't go across the water. You come to a well of a hut. The door is open. The beast must be nearby, but like what kind of beast? It's a really important thing. 3 hyenas. Okay, that is easy enough. Still not gonna send Tossifo. Like if they flank him, one bite, he's dead. But everyone else should be fine. Casual Hamster, you leveled up. I like the +3 range skill very much. I mean, melee skill is always good. And I kind of like range defense on archers. I just think it's fun. You could do some like manipulations of the AI with that. With like anticipation. Melee skill +3. Like melee skill is always useful even on the backliners. Like if you keep rolling well on melee, you could be a hybrid. Initiative is also really, really good. Like I don't mind initiative on range characters. My concern is this character has gluttonous, so he could get the fat trait, which is generally a good thing. Like 10 hit points, it does reduce your fatigue by 10, but it's generally a good thing, even on a range character. It's not ideal, but fat also has a hidden penalty of reducing initiative by 10. So if he gets that, like his initiative is just gonna be bad. And there's no real point in leveling it up. I kind of like the idea if he gets like fat, he has anticipation. It's just like this fat archer dodging everything. That's kind of like, in my mind, from a roleplay standpoint, it's so amusing. I'm gonna do that. In terms of perks, his attack is good, so you don't really need fast adaptation. For a thrower, like, you know, thrower or crossbow could be quite good. You don't really need it. Colossus always decent, but you also don't really need it. 9 lives could be decent. Protect him from like marksmen. Plus there's some like weird tanking things you could do with 9 lives. Pathfinder, of course, is amazing on a range character. I don't think Adrenaline is the way to go for you. I don't think we need Colossus. I feel like it's between Fast Adaptation, 9 Lives, and Pathfinder. Bags and Belts, too early for that. You are probably going to be some variety of Thrower. So you'll almost certainly get Quick Hands or Gifted next. Probably Quick Hands. I do like it. Having at least one character with Pathfinder, especially a ranged one, can unlock certain unusual things you can do in battles, and I like the tactical flexibility of that. So let's do that. Okay, then we have hyenas. I want as many shields as we possibly can get on the edges. Don't I have like 3 shields? Oh, there's another one. So let's put Nathan Williams, who's more expendable, and Denki, who's also somewhat expendable, on the edges with the best armor. Then Prismic will have a Malicious Spear. Tabletino will have a... Well, all my damage dealers are going to have spears. The tanks like Nathan Williams. You're going to have a Nomad club, buddy. Still better than a basic knife, I think. I think he can have a basic knife. Although, Nomad club, again, it does, might need it for a little tanking. Like, we might need the damage a little bit there. Oh, Casual Hamster has a spear. No, no, no. The spear needs to go to someone else. Like, oh, Palpatino has very bad attack though. Yeah, okay, Palpatino is our other dedicated tank. I lied. And then I'm gonna put the shield on someone like I value, like Dr. Carl, in case we need it. We got a bunch of spears, we got the bundle of javelins. If I had quick hands, I would definitely equip the bow, and like we could do all sorts of interesting manipulations. Okay, I think this is good. Let's see what the hyenas do. They want to fight us, I want to fight them. And yeah, everyone else just chill. Ooh, we got some high ground. These are just regular, right? I'm so, like, I don't know, 3 frenzy hyenas would honestly probably wipe this group. And they can move 7. I have learned my lesson. 2, 3. So I actually want to just move up and start stabbing. And I want to end my turn immediately because if I can hit, it's very likely to lower their initiative, like lower their fatigue, lower their initiative, and I get to go again. Most of my characters are pretty fast right now. Like, a lot of characters have like initiative in the 80s and 90s, even 100 on Casual Hamster there. But Nathan Williams, you don't have a shield. Who else has a shield? I think it's Dr. Carl. So if I step here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Nathan Williams could get hit. He is kind of expendable, but no reason to throw away lives for, like, well, no reason. I could, of course, always fall back a little bit, but no. Aggression. Aggression's what you want. Could always go 1, 2, 3, but no, we're just gonna go out, stab, end your turn immediately. Fire the fire lance. Ooh, end your turn immediately, Dr. Carl. This was great. It burnt leg. I think that's reduces their speed or something. Palpatino. Just want like the surround bonuses. Stab, a stab. This part's a little tricky. 1, 2, 3. I think we just again go for the maximum speed. Good. Yep, and I was right. I did get to go ahead of them. Nathan Williams might get hit a little, so this hyena is acting 2, Nathan Williams in 5. So I should kill the 1 on Nathan Williams. Good. Wyoming says good job. Stab, stab, and end your turn. Prismic, kill. Move and end your turn immediate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm predicting this hyena is going to go there. So I actually want Casual Hamster to come here and chuck a javelin. So Prismic, you can go here. Oh! Okay, that was not what I predicted. Interesting. Or that's Stanky. I think here, what was his hit chance? 54? How is it 54? They have 60 something attack? If I double shield wall, it's plus 40 or 20 defense. So it'll be 330s. What are my other options? Well, if I'm show walling, I always wait. So I think I always do this. And then I wait and decide what to do. Same thing with Denki. Like, you always want to wait when you're show walling. Nathan Williams, this is the real question here. What do we do? We could run up and stab. Then I have another throw. That's not going to be enough. And then I have 3 dagger hits. I don't think that's going to... So I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks, of which 2 attacks are pretty good. And then the hyena gets to go. It doesn't seem likely that I'll be able to break it or anything. Could split its damage by like making it attack Nathan Williams instead. But Denki could just die. Like if he fails the 30%, he just dies. He has to fail all 3, I think. I don't know. Given how much damage that hyena did, I think if he fails 2, he's probably dead. Whereas Nathan Williams could take 3. Plus, we are going to be able to kill this hyena as it flees, which could proc another morale check. You know what? We gotta go aggressive. End your turn immediately. Aggression. Aggression is pretty much always the right answer. Okay, we did lower the morale a little. Good. Now we stab. Yep, aggression. So that is how I think about battles. Like I do the calculations. You have 5 hits. What are the odds? Odds seem good. I don't know the exact numbers, but good enough. All right, Dr. Carl, get the kill. Got 2 strange meats, and we'll get. Oh, we didn't get any hyena pelts or anything. That's unfortunate. Wait, that's not the contract. That's like a random group of hyenas. Whoa, that is unexpected. That is not what I expected. Okay, there's another group of hyenas out there. Huh. All right. Well, boy, it's not expecting that. Well, let's go find this other group of hyenas then, and we should probably do the levels. Prismic. Well, I don't know who's going to be the sergeant, though. But it can't be too wrong to get your melee, your resolve, and your fatigue up. How much do you get for hit points? 2? Yeah, not a good one. The thing is, if I'm going to make you a frontliner, that 2 melee defense is actually good enough. Oh, this is tough. Where's Pablatino, our peddler? Well, okay, here's what I'm thinking. No matter what, I want the resolve. 40 for a frontliner is still a little low. Obviously, I take the melee attack no matter what. I could take the 2 melee defense here. Losing a little fatigue on a Sarge, not that big of a deal. Although it would be fun to have 140 like fatigue Sarge in Battleforge armor, like shouting orders. It just seems so fun. It seems okay, Pablatino, if you are not a sergeant, what can you do? You can maybe kind of tank a little bit. You literally have like no other good uses. So like Pablatino can be a good sergeant. Like he'll be a utility sergeant. He's just gonna rally and throw some like consumables, and it'll be enough for like most battles. Not ideal for like Black Monolith, but I don't even know how I do that. I just want to tell the story of these characters. So he will always be a perfectly good sergeant. On the other hand, Prismic has options. So it would make the most sense to make Palpatino our sergeant and Prismic our like frontliner. So I will take, and we can still change things, right? I want to take the resolve no matter what. I want to take the melee skill no matter what. I'll take the 2 melee defense and see how things go on the next level. If fatigue, like, he'll have enough fatigue no matter what. Hit points are a little concerning. Fast adaptation would honestly not be bad. Let's see what the real beasts are that we have to fight. The one from the contract. I did not even realize those 3 hyenas were not the contract. Please don't like go too far. Beasts. Oh my god. This is another one where it's taking too long to chase these things down. Okay. A few hyenas. It's 3 hyenas. Same fight. We're just gonna do the same strategy. Except this time maybe I put the shield on Nathan Williams. Denki, your armor is getting fixed up. Equip the shield like that. Alright, now equip the spear, and we should of course assign a perk. 81 attack is, you can definitely get fast adaptation value. Is real tempting. We do need some characters who can actually hit early game. Wyoming Sue is likely to just be a tank. He's not going to be the greatest tank, but he has Iron Lungs that unlocks like certain... Plus he has the fatigue. Like his stars are too good to not be a tank. Even though his defense is like a little subpar, but as a Battleforge tank, he'll be fine. He'll be like more than fine. Denki is the one who we definitely give like fast adaptation to. He's not going to have enough. He's definitely fast adaptation. Palpatino, we already talked about, he's going to be a sergeant. He might actually take fast adaptation just so he could like hit something once in a while. Tassifo, he might get fast adaptation, especially if he rolls so poorly. So he could get fast adaptation. Nathan Williams is almost certainly going to get fast adaptation. So we should have enough fast adaptations. What I kind of want to make with Prismic is Battleforge 9 lives. That'd be fun. I think it's underappreciated. I feel like 9 lives is better than Colossus because if you play the way I do, where you take like 30 minutes to kill 2 raiders, because you can use the information you gain from my lives way better than Colossus. Colossus, the main advantage is by increasing hit points, like the help text says, you reduce the chance of getting debilitating injuries. And early game injuries are like so bad. Well, depends, but generally, I mean, obviously you don't want injuries. Some are, of course, much worse than others. But the thing is, there are a lot of enemies that do extra damage. They have Executioner to Brothers of Injuries, and that is the main reason why injuries are bad. I am not actually so concerned about like minus 20% fatigue or minus 20% attack or whatever. Those things, in my mind, they suck, but they don't matter that much. The plus 20% extra damage some enemies do, especially like the Brigand Raiders, that is like the biggest factor in my mind. And Colossus reduces the risk of injuries, especially when you have like marksmen and stuff shooting you. Or 9 lives would actually generally be better because you could be down to like 20, let's say 29 hit points, and your armor still got a good chunk. There's a crossbow marksman. Do you actually like survive the next hit or not? I don't know. I can't do the math in my head. If I have 9 lives, I know for a fact I can survive the next hit, so I can leave my character there, like in the middle of battle. I don't have to withdraw them, assuming there's only like 1 marksman and stuff. And if the marksman shoots, first of all, the marksman could just miss. So now I've tanked another hit. by the marksman missing. Or I could, yeah, and that's the main advantage. On the other hand, if I had Colossus and I was in that situation and it's a valuable brother, I pretty much have to run them out. I have no choice because the marksman could just one-shot them, even if the odds are very low. So 9 lives is better. Plus, like, if your brother's in battle actually contributing, right, you rout the enemy faster and you take less damage overall. So 9 lives is just like better for surviving. Colossus is less injuries. I tend to like Colossus earlier or on characters who have like insane hit point pools because I love having characters with like 120, 130 hit points, nimble. It's just so fun. That's the main reason for Colossus in my mind. Fast adaptation, I think it's everybody now, or at least all the Temple Battle Brother players agree it's good. It's really, really, really good. It's like one of the best perks in the game. And I could definitely use it, but I do love the idea of a brother with 9 lives early game. We could like do some weird things with that that it would be hard to do otherwise. So you know what, Prismic, you're going 9 lives, and it's not because he's a disposable bro. I actually give it to him because I think he's one of my most valuable hires, and I think it actually makes him like live the longest. It is a I want to keep him around. I want to keep everybody around and tell their stories, but I especially want to keep Prismic around, and I picked this perk because I think it'll help him survive the best. Alright, 3 hyenas. We know how this goes. Ooh, there's some high ground. Are we going to abuse that somehow? Probably not, though. Well, you have to wait. You have to see what the hyenas do. You have no choice. They're so fast. Ooh, okay, this is kind of interesting. They didn't go for any sort of weird maneuvers. An alternate strategy to battling the hyenas, if I had more shields, is I would actually shield wall everyone, let them crash into it, and then counterattack. Because you don't kill these things by like out damaging them. You kill them by breaking their morale. You just need to do at least 15 hit points worth of damage. And because they're so fast, they're gonna get attacks off. Dr. Carl, though, could go up there and do the same trick he did last time, and it would be devastating. You really like that. We could also have Casual Hamster chuck the javelin twice on this one. Nathan Williams, you can bust out the shield. And we could Spear Wall Wyoming Sioux to do some weird things. Okay, I've talked myself into it. Prismic, stab, and your turn immediately. And Denki, you're gonna tank. Oh, he's gonna do like that. If I take the high ground, it doesn't actually help me. We have this runes and the plant protecting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like the hyena would have such a hard time coming through. Okay, we burn 1. We burn his leg. That's still a really good result. Okay, no, since you're gonna pull out your shield, Nathan Williams, no reason not to wait. Ooh, do I kill the one with the burnt leg? Or do I move up and try to get the one... I think I move up and try to get the one that has full health. Ooh, I don't like those misses. That's really not good. There's an opportunity. The hyena with the burnt leg is very, very slow. We could try to kill it and lower their morale, plus we would proc some more morale checks. I feel like this is actually the best move. Yes. Oh, and now he's got the pierced leg, he's gonna go even slower. Cablatino, you, I mean, this one's not gonna flank around, so you just come... Oh, I need this... Oh, Casual Hamster's gonna double throw no matter what. So Palutena, you can do that. Okay. Ooh, now we have an opportunity for Denki to come up. Getting that high ground bonus, definitely worth it. Too bad Nathan Williams can't get that one, but this one should be slow, and he's gonna split his damage. So this one should go quick. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna equip a shield on Nathan Williams because we're not gonna kill this one by out damaging it. We're gonna kill this one by like and I'm gonna not go there. Go here to free up a space, and then next turn we're gonna move in. Alright, how is our moves? This Hyena gets to go Prismic, as you can see, is pretty quick. So 76. Good job, Prismic, breaking that one. So if I stab again with Prismic, it doesn't actually accomplish anything. This Hyena's already fleeing, and I just waste my attack. Sometimes if you kill one, it can proc like more morale checks, but I think I'm better off doing some other stuff here. So wait, Prismic, same deal with Dr. Carl. Casual Hamster, you do need to chuck your javelin. Good job, injure shoulder. We caused another Hyena to flee, and your turn immediately. And then Wyoming Sioux. Now, there is definitely an argument to be said for stabbing this one to lower the morale of this Hyena, but it's only by one step. Don't know that's that critical. I want to move up and stab this Hyena. So we're gonna wait. Oh my gosh! Denki! Okay, we gotta save Denki. Operation Save Denki. Operation Save Denki. What is the best way for Operation Save Denki? We need to surround this Hyena and try to go quick. So this one's gonna flee, this one's gonna flee. Wyoming Sioux and Prismic should both be free to attack. So Tabletino moves up. This is a very weak attack, but what I'm trying to do is just end my turn immediately to go quick. Denki defending. You have 5 hit points, so that's 20. So you wouldn't actually die from the bleed. However, knocking you back, in my mind, makes no sense. Your initiative is actually pretty good, so I'm gonna just stab and end your turn immediately. We're trying to like just kill this thing. Oh no, okay, I may have miscalculated there. Okay, we still have a chance to break it. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Run them down. No need to chuck our javelins. Pablatino, hey, aren't you our, I need you to get some kills. Yeah, he's fine, he's fine. I need a Pablatino to get the kills because he is the sergeant. And we need that sergeant as soon as possible. Very good. Got some more strange meat. No, like hyena pelts? Very disappointing. Alright, now we have our crowns, our contract done. Pablatino, you leveled up. Excellent. Got the Carl leveled up. Oh, such a good level. Wow. Wyoming Sioux, you are our tank. You can skimp on the fatigue a little bit, especially because you have iron lungs. Got to get that resolve and hit points up as a tank. That's easy. And you're going to be a Battleforge tank. Battleforge tanks still need Colossus. What's the build order for them again? Like Shield Mastery, I know, is there. You take Gifted next? Probably. the Lone Wolf Battleforge tank, and then you skip this level, and then you do like Underdog, Battleforged, Indom, and you kind of need Recover, even with Iron Lungs, to do the to do true tanking. Okay, well, maybe I do Denki's level first. Okay, he's got initiative. He's got 100 initiative and a star. His other stats are terrible, but we could do something with that somehow. I haven't quite figured it out, but we'll do that, and fast adaptations. You can hit stuff. Wyoming Sioux. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to you. Pablatino. You're the sergeant. So, ooh, you got +4 range skill. Yeah. There we dream. There we dream for the range thrower, the nonsensical range thrower. Like, even if you have 60 range skill, those javelins are pretty accurate at close range. You could do some like absurd throwing banner nonsense. You shouldn't need that many hit points. Yeah, let's do it. So you gotta get Fortified Mind next, and then rally troops, or possibly Gifted. So this level, I often like to pick Student to get our sergeant leveled up as fast as possible. So I'll do that. And we might consider putting you in the back lines, because you're actually kind of like important now. Okay, and I like the sergeant as fast as possible because they can unlock fights. You sort of need a sergeant to do like any sort of undead fight. They're just like, plus the sergeant with the banner is the biggest buff to your company you can have in the entire game. It gives, like, let's say your sergeant has 60 resolve, pretty reasonable early game. You put the banner up, that is, everyone else is going to have less resolve. So now you're giving, like, if you have a company of 12, 72, or no, 11. So 11 times 6, 66 stats. Nothing will ever beat that. And resolve is one of those stats where it doesn't seem like it does much, but if you have low resolve, you're going to notice. And if you have high resolve, you're also going to notice, because everybody's confident all the time. You get like that plus 10% chance to hit. So good. Need to buy more tools, by the way. This video is already pretty long. I ramble on almost long enough. We're gonna turn in our contract. What else we got? I don't generally do caravan escorts. How many days is it? Okay, currently to help us to our destination for the next a day. I assume you mean next day. Bit typo. Let's see. Again, I'm not going to negotiate. Okay, a day to the northwest. That is very different. So caravan escorts are, people don't like them because you can get ganked by random enemies. Obviously, if they're necro savants, like the run, you can still retreat. Like if I get attacked by necro savants at the screen, I can just say like I don't want, like I just abandon the caravan and flee. There are, of course, other enemies, like if there is a significant number of goblins or orc berserker or whatever. I'm not fighting that stuff. The southern caravans are especially good because you get conscripts. You get like 2 conscripts. And those things, as anyone who has played the Holy War knows, those 2 conscripts are like basically invulnerable early game. There's nothing that can hurt them short of like a necro savant. And you have like 2 invincible tanks for you, and you basically can't lose as long as you manipulate the battle and let the conscripts do their thing. Like once the conscripts engage, you can't lose. I still don't like wasting time to do caravan escorts. However, this one is a day to the northwest and is very likely to take me to a town that I would have to go to anyway, because I don't want to stick around this desert. I want to go fight brigands, especially raiders, and get their gear. Then, you know, we can do whatever we want. So because of all of that, it makes like so much sense in my mind to take that contract. How many tools we have? 15. We should have enough. Really not too worried. Like I kind of just want to take it now. But this episode is also very long, and I want to see who else wants to be part of this run. This Overexplained run where I agonize for 80 minutes about killing 1 brigand thug. So, thank you for watching. Until next time.